Chapter 2 Brotherhood, sort of. Danny Ruiz had worked crews for Tom Halverson for 6 years, ever since a DUI and a bad divorce had put him one bad month from living out of his truck. And Tom had hired him anyway, no questions asked. Danny had never forgotten that. Loyalty with a man like Danny wasn't a feeling, it was a debt, and he'd been quietly paying it down ever since with overtime nobody asked for and a fist that showed up whenever a job site disagreement needed ending fast. They were finishing a Corona on the tailgate after a pour, the rest of the crew already gone, golden light coming down low, and orange over a half-frame spec house in Doral. Let me ask you something, D. Tom rolled his bottle between his palms, working up to it the way a man works up to a big ask he's already decided the answer to. You ever feel like this whole country's circling the drain? Like nobody with any real balls is doing a goddamn thing about it anymore? Every day, boss. Every day. What if I told you there's people doing something about it, real something? Not marching around with signs, not posting online, actual boots on the ground something. Tom lowered his voice, glancing toward the empty street, like there might be somebody in Doral at 6 p.m. listening in. And what if I told you I'm part of it? Danny's eyebrows went up. Part of what exactly? Can't say too much yet. Above my pay grade to say too much, even with you. Tom said it with a small, private smile, the kind a man wears when he's enjoying being the one who finally knows something. What I can tell you is it's serious, real serious. The kind of people who don't advertise. I got pulled in a few weeks back. Somebody vouched for me. Somebody I trust with my life. And now I'm the one doing the reaching. Danny waited, bottle halfway to his mouth. I'm talking about taking out the trash, D. The real trash. The guys who rape kids and walk. The guys who run whole neighborhoods into the ground and laugh because nobody's got the stones to do anything but write a strongly worded editorial. Danny set his beer down slow. You're talking about killing people? I'm talking about justice, the kind we don't get anymore. Tom stepped closer, voice dropping. I need to know I can trust you with this, brother, all the way. Because once I tell you more, there's no unhearing it. Danny didn't answer right away. He looked at Tom, really looked, and something passed between them, quiet and heavy, a 4-year-old memory neither of them said out loud. Petey. 15 years old, visiting his cousin in Chicago. Wrong street, wrong night, wrong gang. Danny's life had cracked down the middle after that. The drinking, the divorce, the hollowed out version of himself that had shown up on Tom's job site one morning with nothing left but anger and a willingness to work. Tom didn't say Petey's name. Danny didn't either. They didn't have to. The silence said it for them. Okay, Danny finally said. Yeah, you know I got your back, boss. Always have. Tom nodded once, the kind of nod that closed a deal. Here's how it works, he said. You find one man, only one, that you trust with your life, somebody solid. You bring him in the same way I'm bringing you in. Danny frowned. And you got to approve him? Tom shook his head. No, not him. Your guy's your guy. You vouch for him. That's how the chain stays clean. The only approval step is the mark, the bad guy you pick. That one I have to sign off on. Nobody acts without that. Keeps this from turning into personal vendettas. Danny nodded slowly, absorbing it. And listen, Tom added, remembering, whoever you pick, and whoever he picks after that, everybody moves north, away from here. Don't ask me why. That's just how it's gotta be. Everybody keeps the chain moving in one direction. Danny looked down at his beer, then back up. This is real? Like, actually real? Does it look like a joke to you? Tom spread his arms, taking in the empty lot, the framed up house, the whole unremarkable Tuesday evening they were standing in the middle of. I wouldn't bring you into something like this if it wasn't the most real thing either one of us have ever touched. Danny stuck his hand out like they were closing on a truck. I'm in. Who do I even look for first? That's the easy part. Tom grinned, shaking his hand. You'll know him when you see him. Everybody does.